Hello, hello. Good morning, my crafty friends. It is Dion at the Blushing Mint. Thank you for coming over and checking out my channel today. I have a sweet little project for you guys today. It's bright and early on Tuesday morning, the 2nd of April, and I am supposed to be headed to Billings, but I remembered yesterday late that I wanted to do a Folio Friday video for you guys. And so I came out here bright and early this morning to film this before I jump in my truck and head to Billings. So let me share this little Folio Friday project with you. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing fantastic, fantastic. And I just need to say that I originally saw this project on Cathy's Garden, I believe. And if I can remember or figure out how to link from my phone her video, I will do so at the bottom. But if not, I am giving props to Cathy at Cathy's Garden for where I originally saw this from. This is so stinking sweet. Love, love, love this. I have used printables from Artie Mae's in here, and then I used those paper pad things that I got off of Temu as my collage. Guys, so stinking cute. Little ribbon tie closure here. Front, this is a top load pocket, a journal, and I've just done blank pages. This printable here is my own printable. I have not put it out into the public yet. This is the first time I'm even showing it. But this is my own printable here. And it is my Ledgers and Lace floral. And then just coffee dyed paper, some notebook papers in here to create a journal. There's the back side of that journal printable. This here is a tuck pocket. This is a cutoff from my printable. Here, open it up, and we have a little pocket here. And this is a Junk with Steph cutoff piece of from her printable. Then we have a pocket here, fold over here. I could add a pocket here, which I probably will, but I was in a hurry to get this prototype done for you guys so I could show it to you. And then you could put a pocket here. You could make this a belly band, which I have. So if I want to put another strip of paper or something here, this is a belly band. And then we have our tie closure. Sweetness! So stinking cute, you guys. I think these would make the most awesome Mother's Day gifts. As well, I know several of you are doing the paper bag journals for Mother's Day. This is another great little Mother's Day gift project. So yeah, so let's show you how this comes to be what it is. All right, friends. 2 junk mail envelopes. That's it. 2 junk mail envelopes. Okay, what do? You cut one envelope to be the same size as your other envelope. So you do something like this. Okay, and you know you got to score or you got to cut right here. Okay, make your 2 envelopes the same size. Okay, then what happens? Let me show you. All right. What happens? I've got my little setup here for you so that I could hurry up and get this done a little faster. So what happens when you cut your envelopes the same size? Let me do this real quick just so you see it here. Cut. And then you have to take the slightest edge off of just that sliver off of the other side here so that your window side opens. Then you take this envelope here, and what you want to do, this was Cathy's suggestion and I loved it, is you take where your envelope basically opens and you come down about 1/2 of an inch from this opening on your plain envelope. So I just kind of line it up on my little scoreboard here, and I come about 1/2 of an inch down, like so. Draw myself a line. Doesn't matter if my pencil line shows or doesn't show. Doesn't matter, friends. And then you cut along the edge of your envelope here and over here. And then you cut along this edge here. And all we're doing is we're expanding the depth of our pocket so that it's just easier access. You have just a little bit more room to get into that pocket, okay? So that's what you do there. You can save this. This makes a great pocket. Yep, I have way too much of that stuff, so I'm not saving it. So then what do you do? Well, here's my template. Here's my window. Here's my envelope. This already has the glue on it, but I want to just seal all my edges. So I just run right across that. Don't get into your folds there. And then you butt this up, but leave just ever so slightly away from the fold line so that it does not impede folding it up into your envelope. Okay? And then this is what you're left with. Front flap, journal's going to go here, pocket can go here, tuck pocket here. Got it? That is, ooh, that light is hard to see, friends. I am so sorry. It's bright. It is bright in my shed today. Let's see if I turn a light off. Does that help? Yes, that helps some. Okay, so this is our pocket here, our window. There's our folio. Just that simple. Now, how do we do this? All right, here we go, friends. I am using a digital kit from Pink Monarch Prints. I believe this is the February digital kit from them. I am a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, you can get their digital kits for $8.99 a month. They have a ton of things in their kits. And so, anywho, I am a subscriber there. So I am using her digital kit, and I believe this is the February kit. Now, the first thing I need to do is I needed to decide what my view through my window was going to be. And I found this it's a flower tag. Sorry, the dog is outside, and I have no idea what he's barking at. Cows or something. It's a beautiful day. So this was a tag. And I liked it. It fit my window perfectly. And so that is what is going to be the center of my window. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to run some glue along here. Just along the edges of my window. And then I want to position this first. if you're using a whole piece of paper or something like that, yours is not going to be quite as fiddly, but mine is a little fiddly there to do. Okay, so there's my image. Now, I wasn't quite sure how far it came down, which is fine. And then I'm going to just take my scissors and trim any excess here. All right, now then I have cut another one of the papers, and this is going to come over my entire paper here, and it's going to tuck into my envelope here. Now, in order to get that to tuck, I mitered these corners just a touch so that it will slip into that pocket seamlessly, and then I can bring it out across my paper. That makes it easier for me. I'm not sure how it will work for you, but that's what works for me. So that's my little tidbit about lining a pocket. Now I'm just going to take my glue here, and I'm going to go right about to the edge of the pocket there. And the first thing I want to do is just get that pocket lined. And it is okay. You see that my envelope and my paper they didn't meet up here. That's fine. It's all going to get covered, so no big deal. Now I'm going to take this, line it in here, make sure that everything is covered, and lay that in there. Make sure I didn't close up my pocket, which I did not. And then I just need to straighten it out a little bit here, Dion, because obviously I didn't lay that in there straight at all, because that would have been way too easy for me, friends. Okay, well, this isn't going to be perfect, friends, because, you know, I'm trying to work on the fly, and that's what happens when I do that. So I'm going to have a little wrinkle. It's all right. I don't care. Okay. Anyway, cover your paper. Now, when I get over here, if you want to leave this to be a top load pocket, you need to remember to only glue the 3 sides. Okay? So here's my middle. It gets all glued. This is my side pocket. Edge, bottom, side. Like so. Press that in, wipe off the excess glue. Should have laid my mat down, but you know, this is my fast crafting for you guys. I just needed to get this video up while I was thinking about it. Okay, trim off the excess from over here. Lovely. 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 Except for my little that is fantastic. All right, so one envelope folds in like so. The other envelope folds like so. Okay. I have a little excess paper here. And that's only because I couldn't lay it in there straight. You know, it happens. Okay, so there is the inside of our folio. Now, what we need to do is we need to cover the outside. So I have this paper here, which I love, and I think this is what I'm going to do here. Sorry, friends. Okay. And to do this one, I am going to butt it right up to the edge of my window. Now, I forgot I am going to ink. So I want to ink the edge of my window. Like that. And then we're going to glue right to the edge of that window with our paper. Okay. And everything gets just a full cover of glue. I should have probably used glue stick. Wasn't thinking, but that's not my favorite medium. You all know. You all know. This is fun. This is a fun, easy, using junk for your little journal. You can use just your regular scrap pad papers. You can use your offcuts. I mean, you can do, this is just an easy little project that I just love. All right, cut off my excess. My sisters really hate when I cut wet glue. Not that I can blame them. Not that I can blame them at all, friends, because I would hate cutting wet glue too if I was my sisters. They get all sticky and gross. Yuck. Really should have laid down my mat here, friends, because I am making a mess. You guys get to see it all in all of its messy glory here. All right, now I have enough to line this if I so desire. My struggle is real because I just cannot decide how to collage this envelope. Okay, I think I'm going to lay this down here. Dang it, I needed to... I should have inked the edge of this paper before I put it on there. Remember, guys, this is me crafting with you here, making all the mistakes. Okay. I'm going to use this piece here, and we're going to put it over here. Okay. Put that right up against that window there. Like that. Okay. Cut off our excess. Now, if you're doing this, you can use, your glue stick, and you're not going to have quite as much of a mess as I have, but I also wanted this to make sure that it was good to go for you guys here. All right, so then I have my top here. This is the inside. I was going to say material. That's the inside material. No, it's the inside cover. Which I just threw into my trash. All right. Okay, is that really what I want to use? That is the question. Or would I like to introduce the stripe? I think I'm going to introduce the stripe. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to introduce the stripe. Let's see, what do I need to cut this at? Okay. I have such a mess, friends. I'm afraid there's going to be a towering disaster in this video. I have such a mess. Such a mess. Okay, remembering to ink up my corners here. Yes, I love that. Okay. And I'm coming just inside those corners on my pocket, just because when you're using envelopes, trying to create that round around the window is very difficult, so I just square my windows off whenever I'm using junk mail envelopes. All right. Ooh, lovely. And then across the top as well. And same thing. Like this. And there is our pocket here. And once this dries, I'm going to come in here and even this all up. I feel like I've got my papers just a hair wonky on there, and that's okay. I'll come through and even that all up. I can't cut it till it is dry if I use my little machine. So what we are left with now is this is the front. I feel like this is very hard for you guys to see on camera. It's not picking up well on mine anyway. Anyway, so this is the front, our inside. Now we need to cover this section here. So let us, do we want to do this? I feel like that makes sense to tie it all together. Is let's just go ahead and use this. And in this instance, I'm going to cover over this part here. I'm going to make this straight, straight across pocket. That way I don't have to do any fancy, try to do any fancy cutting inside my envelope. I'm just going to cut that or cover that straight across. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, friends? But what I'm going to do, because there is a bit of just to make that nice and sturdy on that edge, I'm going to fold that over so my flap has a double thickness of paper in there. That way it does not rip across the center. Just an extra layer of protection, not something you got to do, but if we're going to make these things, and especially if we're going to sell them or if we're going to be giving them as gifts, we want our quality to be there. And I print my printables on 32-pound paper. I think I have showed that on my favorites before. I use Staples brand 32-pound matte photo paper to print. Okay. All right, then make sure that I got the right side up here. All right, now I'm going to ink this up just so you can kind of really get the definition of everything here. Even though before I truly finish or do anything with this, I'm going to come back in and level all my edges so that it's nice and neat. But in the interest of this video, ink away here to show you what we're working with. This paper is gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that, stunner, stunner. Yeah, I think this is going to be another one of my mass makes, maybe for Mother's Day. Ugh, look. And even Father's Day. Even Father's Day, this would be great because you could do it with masculine papers, and it's kind of like a mini traveler's journal. Tie it up with twine. I think I'll make a few of those maybe when I when and if I ever have time. Yeah. Okay. So now all you have to do is decorate, friends. This is it. This is your base. And so what I would do here is I would throw a pocket in here in the center. So I'm going to fold this down. Give myself a straight edge. Fold that edge in. And your pocket, you want to make sure sits in between your folds. You don't want that pocket inside your fold line. Then, this is going to be my reinforcement for the top of my pocket. So I'm going to glue my bottom, but then this gives me a little bit of gusset space so I can actually put something fairly nice inside that pocket. So what do I need to do here? I need to glue this down because this is my reinforcement. Okay, then I'm going to ink my edges here. All right. So I glue along here. Along here. And across the bottom. Okay. Make sure it sits inside and away from my folds. Like that. Now, like I said, you could put another pocket here. You could do a belly band here, which is lovely, and I think that's what we're going to do on that, because why not? It's here and it's gorgeous. You could tuck another tag in there. Oh, see, you could go absolutely crazy with different ways to create this, and we're literally using 2 junk mail envelopes, you guys. That's it. Yes, one of my envelopes was my little envelope was a new envelope, and that's just because I didn't want to take apart my junk mail envelope to dig for the exact envelope I wanted to use. Not going to lie. But your return, you know, when they send you a return envelope, sometimes they're that smaller size return envelope. That's the size you're looking for. That's the one. And so, yeah, I mean, junk mail. The things we can create with our junk mail, we just have to look at it differently. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so now I have a belly band. So here's our front, our center, our journal gets sewn in here. And guys, I'm not going to take the time to show you a journal. Basically, your journal is the same size as your envelope in height. So that I can't really tell you. Mine are running around 6 1/4. And you just do the gotta find it, the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, 1, 2, 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and you sew that right into here, right into here. We've got our pocket, we have a pocket, a belly band, and then you've got your closure. So these are like, I don't know, friends. I think this could be my next new addiction. I thought the paper bag journals were going to be, and then I thought, oh my God, those traveler's notebooks I just made, I could just whip those out in like nobody's business. But I love these too. And I mean, how much personality can you get into one of these? And then with this My Porch Prints kit that I have, this monthly kit, oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless. And I will come back and I will do a final flip through of this with you guys when I finish it. But yeah, I don't know. These are just cute. And for Folio Friday, you can whip one of these out. I think it took me maybe an hour and a half total, including making my signature, you know, pulling my papers, figuring all that. I think I had an hour and a half maybe into one of these. I still need to like find a tag if I want to here. and put some tags into the pockets. I love the idea of the belly band on here, and maybe adding something over here to show that's a belly band, or putting something into it. But I just think these are adorable and easy to do, especially with the upcoming Mother's Day, graduation, Father's Day. These are perfect. So friends, that is my Folio Friday little video on how you can create one of these out of 2 simple junk mail envelopes, and you have the base for an amazing, amazing project. So friends, have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. I am out of here for a while, and I will see you guys the next time I have a chance to get in here and craft. Until then, friends, take care, be well, and we'll chat again real soon. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.